Hey guys, thanks for joining us. It's kind of a very last minute. We didn't know we were going to do it, but hey, this is Politically Incorrect Knitters. I'm Deplorable Knitter. This is Ann Pinkova. Look at us. We're right here.
Together. I think I'm on the wrong side though. Oh, no. It's all right. Oh,
We'll make it work.
that's
Yeah,
right.
because usually it is opposite. That's
Yeah,
okay.
I was thinking.
I don't know.
Oh, this is so weird.
It
And
is.
also we're together.
Yeah, that's the weirdest part. Like every time I see her in person, I'm like, I'm so happy to see you, but it's weird because we're never this close.
Yeah,
It's different. So, hey,
Hello.
thanks for coming, people, especially on short notice. So
That's
you
okay.
can poke each. We could poke each other, I guess, if we needed to. I'm gonna have her come around more though because my kids really like her, and I did not as much parenting today as usual, which was
Hey.
fine.
Just push it off me. That's cool.
It's okay.
No,
We
it's
were
okay.
hanging out. Everybody wanted to hold Ann's hand. I'm old news. We're always together. I mean, my kids are and I are. So, yeah.
So, first sponsor, Chicken Lady Fiber Arts. Go to chickenladyfiberarts.com for 20% off your order of $50 or more with our code PIK Crispy.
Yes. PIK Crispy.
So do that. Unfortunately, I don't have any of Lynn's yarn, but it's beautiful. And I got to see it in person. I got to see her in person. She had like a whole table of trinket and it was sold out. And she has her Valentine bundles. So go ahead and check that out. They're very nice. They're very bright and pink.
They are very pretty. And so I don't think we're going to have much news to do today because Ann's been traveling for 2 weeks. I've been traveling for quite some time. Not as long, but
besides, who likes us winning? Win.
I saw the best shirt the other day. I want to get it. It has a QR code on the back of it. And when you scan it, it's Trump doing the YMCA dance. And then it said, like, are you tired of winning yet? Or something like, oh, no. I think it said Trump's your president. And it was the best. I want to get one because that'd be excellent. I don't know. It's funny. So, I don't know. That's what's up. So, yeah, there's not much news. I mean, there's winning. There's always winning. But
so much winning.
Yeah. Knitting?
Well, all of the knitting that I made, I have given away except for this one. Ta-da! I did the reverse guy, and then I didn't get to finish it. So my 2-week period is first off at the Knitting with Pearly retreat, which was great. Got to see Wendy's in the chat. I got to see lots of people. Got to see Holly and Miss Travel Lori.
Yep. I heard about the shawl. I haven't seen it yet. But
yeah, lots of people who watch the show, lots of people who are kind of like, quietly saying hi. I'm like, don't do that. It's weird. Come over here.
Yeah, it's okay. We're normal people.
Yeah.
And Ann did a turn and burn because she did that and then she dropped all her crap and got new crap and left again. So
yes, I did.
She's been busy.
Yes, I did. So yeah, knitting retreat was awesome. And then directly after it, flew off to Florida to MegaCon, that was a lot of fun. It was really tiring though, because I was at the Ripaverse booth helping out our pal Carol Brown. So that was really good. But it was lost. MegaCon there's so many people. There's so many people in MegaCon. And trying to work the booth and do crowd control and stuff. So that was a wild weekend. It was a good weekend though. Had a lot of fun. Enjoyed that.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots of standing, very tiring, very long days. Don't tell OSHA. But yeah, it was good.
That's funny.
And now we're hanging out.
We are. Because MegaCon happened to coincide with a vacation that my family has been planning to have for everything for years. And so when we found out that Ann was going to be 15 minutes away, we made plans to make it work out. So
right.
We totally nerded out today.
Yeah.
And you guys know that like we're internet married, but but my love for her runs deeper than you know, because I rode a roller coaster that I was not going to go back on again.
Yes.
I liked it. It was great, but once was plenty. It was perfect. And Anne wanted to try it, so we went on it again today.
And the Velocicoaster.
The Velocicoaster, yes, it was scary. I was a little bit, yeah, but it's fine. We're good. We
No, it's
survived.
good. Even like a little shaken up after it, but it was fun.
But so we're gonna keep this short because we're staying at a beautiful hotel and it has a pool with a slide, and
Yeah.
so obviously we have other things that we're gonna be doing later. So
Like,
we wanted to check in because
and also, I didn't even. I apologize for my lack of watching. I didn't even watch you and Neil. Also, I have apologies. It's time to apologize. First off, I apologize for not making the show and having you
It's
have
okay.
to shift quickly and do that. Hope you guys had a good time.
It was fun.
Honestly,
Neil, I told Neil the reason I needed him was because I hadn't prepared anything,
Mhm.
because you were supposed to be there doing the
Right.
yarn thing, and so
And
I was like,
about the meetup with Carrie. Sorry.
yeah, no, so I needed Neil because I had literally nothing to say and people were waiting for me to go on live, and so I was like, it was fine. Neil and I had a good time.
Good.
It's nice to catch up
Good,
sometimes.
I'm glad.
Yeah, but there was a meetup at the Nitty McCurley retreat. Apparently everybody is like having a blast, so that's excellent.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that Carrie was there and it was a great time. There was, I don't know, at least 30 people. It was difficult with the crowd of a lot of people came over from the retreat and it was all good. We had a nice time, ate some food, hung out. Tiger was there. Very important.
I mean, really, isn't that the reason everybody went?
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
Probably.
Carrie, yeah, that's nice. Look at your dog.
And was he wearing a hat?
The dog was not wearing a hat.
Oh, I'm a little disappointed.
But no, I did bring something for Carrie because it always makes me laugh that a lot of people are like, "Yay!" It's like that they send Carrie stuff, and I was in arrears and have never sent her any knitted. So I handed her the cowl, and she's like, "Is it for my dog?" I'm like, "No, he was cute in it. Not gonna lie, but like it was a little too big for him."
A little bit. Lisa says there was a lot of Chinese music there, apparently.
Oh yeah, it was Chinese New Year.
That's cool.
So yeah, that was good.
It made everything interesting. Everybody was late because of it, from what I understand. It was just a little bit different, but
Yeah, it was time.
that's
But
cool.
and as long as 2 thoughts ago, previous apologizing, but also sorry if we run into knit night. We don't mean to. Sorry, girls.
No, we're early.
Oh, we are.
We're still on East Coast, so we're good.
Okay.
Because it's not even 5 yet.
Cool.
Yeah, no, and like I said, we have to go swimming. We're not gonna be on terribly long.
That's true. That's true. It's very important that we go swimming.
There are small children, well, not as small as they used to be, but children that have been saying all day, "You're gonna go swimming with us, right?" So we're gonna go swimming.
Also, I'm gonna go swimming.
Yeah, because she's going back to South Dakota, and it's not swimming weather there. So
yeah, it's Blizzarding World.
what's that? The Blizzarding World instead of
World.
Oh, we've got jokes. And we're both so tired. My family and I walked around the parks for 5 days. I probably walked like 30 or 40 miles in 5 days. I'm done. Done. And it's been a beautiful hotel, a beautiful stay, a beautiful trip, but then we have to drive home and it takes a couple days. So
I have to fly home very early.
Yeah, very
okay.
early. And somehow, like once again, as I said, because we're married, we were just looking at how far away the airport is, and it's gonna take me 36 minutes to take her to the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning. Because we're best friends.
I'm very sorry about this.
It's fine. I just think it's funny, honestly. My husband does all the driving, so once we're out of like the city, it won't matter. I will sleep in the car. It'll be fine. No big deal. But I have a secret project that I would knit, and I can't show you all of it, but I kept talking about this yarn I dyed. So I dyed this yarn. I dyed this green yarn, and I made this mitt with it. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
There you go. I can't tell you why I made this green mitt, but I did. So there you go. That's what I know about that. I haven't been home in a long time. Feels weird. Feels like we've been here like barely at all and also like forever. It'd be nice to go home. I even cleaned my house before we left, which will be really nice.
Wow, I'm professional.
Well, not clean, but
Yeah.
not dirty, which will be nice.
Still leave dishes in the sink.
Perfect for a one-armed wizard. I mean, yeah, something like that. But I don't know.
I forget if I told you earlier. I saw Mike Harlow on his there.
I saw the picture on Instagram. You did not tell me.
That's right. I meant to tell you, but I didn't.
Anne and I were waiting in line for a ride, and she just kept like, "Oh, hey, did I tell you about this?" And then like 30 seconds later, she would like totally switch topics and be like, "Oh, hey, by the way, this happened too." And I'm like, "Dude, I can't even keep up." Like, knitting retreat, MechaCon, what is happening?
Right. Like all these things, and this, and this, and this.
Yeah, and she liked it all, which means that all of the stories were really exciting, which is fun. It's good. So that's what we got.
But yeah, I will have to show off yarning things next podcast because I didn't bring any with me because plans and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I have some stuff in my knitting bag, but like, it's that sock that I've been trying to fix for someone that I've shown you guys like 6 times now. I still have to knit the toe. I don't want to, which is why I haven't done it. But it's in my knitting bag because I got these really cool patches from my doctor. They go behind my ear, and they make me not car sick. So I was able to knit in the car, which is a new thing for me. I've never been able to do that. I was pretty excited.
That's great.
Yeah. So
There's an episode of Doctor Who about that. There's an episode of Doctor Who about that. They have like little patches.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, it wasn't Doctor Who. It was my doctor.
Hopefully not.
But
it's not would not be good if it was that episode. Like it was a patch was like happy, forget.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, it's not like that. It's like don't throw up while you're in the car or on the Velocicoaster with your friends who wants to ride it. So, it's all good. And it's muffled. Got to talk louder.
Oh, sorry.
I'm loud all the time. I can't help it. It has to do with those kids. Because nobody listens to me if I talk in a not loud voice. And generally, if I talk loud, they still don't listen.
And Texas street lanes.
Yeah. Very cool. So, I mean, is stuff going on that we know about?
Well,
I listened to Bongino in the car driving here last week.
Yeah.
Well,
I know that they had tried to cancel one of the Doge boys. Doge is doing so good right now.
Okay.
That it's all of these young super geniuses that they have doing the audits and stuff, just finding nonsense. But yeah, that one of them was they tried to cancel him for stuff that he said online, and it was like, you know what, we're done with this. And JD Vance came out and said, we're done with this. We're not going to play these games anymore. These are not his current opinions.
Yep.
We're not canceling people.
And I think in the world of internet, especially people who have grown up with internet, there's going to be shit out there that you've said that was stupid. You may have truly felt that way. You may have just said something that was dumb. Like, we can't hold that against people forever anymore. Like, especially these kids that are coming up, and probably like kids that are like the age of my kids are going to be more circumspect about it because all of this stuff has happened. But the generation that was brand new to everything, nobody thought about like in 100 years somebody's going to go back and look at my tweet, or you know what I mean. So I'm glad we're over it. That's good. What about the USAID thing? That's the one thing I do know about. Like, so all I know about that is that all the people that are mad, there's a reason everybody's mad about it. And so apparently we need to keep doing it. Like, for real. Wants to know when you're going to release the pattern that Carrie's gift was.
Hopefully soon in Block Magazine. I need to send a couple other small things over to get that pattern finished, and hopefully that will happen. Yeah. Self-knitters.
So are we. It's exciting.
That's true.
Sorry, this chair that I'm on just keeps squeaking. I apologize.
Not bad.
We're actually like, we got a hotel room with like a little kid's room in it. And so there are these little rolly chairs that the kids have been riding around motel, like but anyway, so we're in the kids' room on our squeaky chairs. Sorry, we're hyper. It's been a day. It's been a great day, but also, you know, it's been a long day. So
Yeah, USAID, we were funding everything.
we were funding everything. And it's not because I listened to Bongino, he was saying, don't call it aid, it's USAID because it's not US. By calling it USAID, it makes it sound like we're like helping people when that's not technically what we're doing with it necessarily. And so therefore, like, don't call it that.
You're slush fund for that.
Yeah. So that was creepy and awful. And
but we're not paying those bills anymore.
no,
I mean, okay, we are a lot of money in debt, but how much of that in debt was us then charge carding stuff and then running the money back to our own guys?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's gonna happen. And I know that people are like up in the air about Trump and stuff, but man, he is just kicking ass and taking names and he doesn't care, and I love it. I love this whole like we're just done playing the games. He's just done. He's got nothing to lose, and I'm happy about it.
Oh, definitely. The only things that most people are like, oh, we didn't elect Elon Musk. Like, yeah, we did because Trump said, hey, I'm bringing Elon Musk on, and we all went, yay.
Yeah.
And no, but the only things that I'm like, are when Trump said he was gonna take over Gaza Strip, and I'm like, we doing the apocalypse now? Is that what we're doing?
I know.
Is that thing? But it seems like other people are like, no, which is great. I love that. I don't want to be involved with Gaza. Well, as the guy Mephisto who we interviewed said, that he said that Gaza has some of the most beautiful beaches in the world, and B, not even Israel wants to mess with cleaning up Gaza. Like, not just like building things. Building stuff is easy. It's the people. It's the people who really, really hate Jews.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's weird and it's bad, and they have this slammed into their minds to do this. And it's like, oh, so how are we going to help people out of that when you have such a destructive ideology? Like, how are we going to be like, all right, well, and the thing of moving them out of Gaza to other countries and stuff. That's like, we got some weird stuff going on. And also, as was said, it's like, okay, not every I mean, it's a pretty harsh regime that they have in Gaza. So it's like, is everybody that way? No, but a lot of people are. And the prisoners coming back. I don't know if you saw any of that.
My mom told me they looked like they came from concentration camps.
They were starving them. They were starving them when, people who are pro-Palestinian are all like, oh, it's an open air prison. It's an open air prison. Yeah, guess who's starving? The hostages. And the girls that came back, one with missing fingers.
I didn't hear about her. Like I said, I've really been in a bubble, and I've kind of enjoyed it.
Bubbles are great, but yeah, it's stuff like that. Like, that's rough. But anyways, seems that other countries are stepping in and on Trump's terms, which is again phenomenal. Love that.
I'm glad that he's leading. That's what the deal is. We've always been leaders of people, and all of this mealy mouth, like kowtowing to different. No, we're not going to accept this, and you guys are going to do your fair share, and we're going to work this out, and I love it.
Yeah, we're not doing the whole, oh, but what do you want to do? It's like, no, we're doing what I want to do, and we can discuss this, but
and you're helping. Like, that's the deal, so.
Yep, and if you want to walk, fine, but we're going to have some consequences. Being actual plans for the Panama Canal being ours again, and at least starting with Panama dropping their deal with China because of China's Belt and Road thing. So getting China out, incredible.
Yep.
There's something else. with the but I was also laughing because, like I said, when we talked to Mephisto, he
Mhm.
said that he had done when he was in the Israeli army. That he's like, wow, these are incredible beaches. And it's like, wow, you asked for a real estate developer to see these incredible beaches and say,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, okay, we'll build stuff there. That's what's truly in Trump's heart. He just wants to build big, beautiful oceanside resorts.
I mean, not everybody loves the way he does stuff, but at the heart of everything, he's a businessman. He's going to look at it, and if it is not serving us, our country, our people, or whatever, he's not going to do it.
Yeah.
He's like the thing Bongino always says about him is that he sees life in like spreadsheets. Like he can take the information and like decide whether or not it's worthwhile and profitable, whatever, however you want to put it. But he doesn't think like I don't think like that. I look at stuff and I'm like, oh, that's pretty yarn. He's probably looking at it going, well, I need $150 worth to make this thing. Is it worth it? No, the rest of us are just like, oh, pretty squishy. So, you got to appreciate what he can do. So that's what I know about it. I keep saying that. It's because I'm tired. But do you want to tell anything else about like your travels? I mean, you did the Nitty McCurly retreat.
It was cool.
And I was just gonna say like how we look at yarn and see what we can make. Yeah, exactly. So
Retreat again was good. Great to see. Well, yeah, saw lots of people said that. Saw that in Holly, Cheryl, Wise Elements, and yeah.
Wise Elements met everybody and posted pictures. I don't know if I saw a picture of you with her, but I kept seeing on her stories or her Instagram, she had so many pictures with people, all the people she met. It was fun.
Nice. Carissa.
Oh yeah, Chris. So she got to see like people's yarn in person and do like the whole squish squish thing, which is kind of not fair.
Yeah, that was really great. I was really into that. Arkansas Yarn Co., which was a new one to me. She was there. Or it was very nice. Some classes.
What'd you learn?
It was a steeking class with the needle felting needles. So that was cool.
So what, you needle felted it before you steeped it? Or?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was really split. Big fan of that.
I mean, that makes sense. I've never done any steeking. I've always wanted to, but I'm always too terrified.
Yeah, I mean, I've done some steeking before, but it was, sewn reinforcement.
I mean, that's how I would do it if I was doing that. But
yeah.
Interesting.
That was cool. Class on beading.
The retreat was amazing. So many friendly people, great classes and shopping, lots of fun fellowship. I'm so glad. I'm glad that you guys all got to do it. It's a little jelly, but I have a few more years of not going to retreats before I'll be able to.
You have to punch that ticket.
My kids will be big soon, and then I'll have the time. Tiny Desk Knitting does the felted steeks. I don't know who that is. Do you?
No, but
Okay,
I mean, it's
cool.
a great method.
That's good to know. I mean, I think most people are scared of it because it's kind of like if you mess up, everything's messed up. So I get it. That's cool. So you took steeking, and I saw. Did you do the class with Carissa?
I did not.
Oh, that looks so cool. Where they were needle felting like pictures.
Yeah.
And it was like a sunset, or I don't remember what it was, but it was pretty.
I think it was kind of do it thing.
I think a lot of people ended up with sunsets then because I feel like I saw them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of easy to get that vibe down.
It's cool. You use a lot of colors, and it's pretty kind of. It would do very well at freeform.
I find that, but you design.
Yeah.
But there's still set rules when you design.
Yeah. Well,
it's not like you're just doing whatever you want to.
Yeah, and it's like, you have an idea for this right now. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, Travelori said you got to meet Carol in person.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, I think she might be cheating on me with Carol because she spent a lot of time with her lately.
I did. I traveled to see Carol in 2 locations.
Yeah. She only ever came, well, you've seen me in 2 locations.
I've seen
just-
you in 2
But you've seen
locations.
Carol in more overall.
It's true, I've seen Carol in
See?
3 locations.
See, I'm telling you. Trouble in paradise, friends. No. No. We don't just let anybody in to hang out with our family, so everything's good.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, so you met Carol and Carrie, and it was a good time. Good
Yeah.
time was had by all. I'd like to meet Carol, but
She's cool.
it didn't work out. Even though
No.
we were in the same city, I wasn't going to do
No,
what they were
and-
doing.
And also, I mean, like, I was tired after the event, just like everyone just sort of crashed in their own respective corners.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. No, it makes sense. But we I would have tried to maybe meet them if it worked out better, but they were doing a meetup that was like, I mean, it started at 7, but it went until later, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to get trapped because
yeah.
we've been going to bed like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Like Anne came to stay with us, and I'm like, I hope she doesn't think we're like giant nerds because you're an hour behind us usually, right? Ahead of
Right.
us, whatever. When it's 5 here, it's 4 there. So I
Right.
was like, if we're going to bed at like 9, is she gonna think we're like super lame?
And I'm
Good
like,
news, she was super tired.
I'm so tired. Thank you. Thank you. That's a lovely pillow.
Yep. No, it's been good. So I guess we don't have a whole bunch, honestly.
Honestly.
We're gonna
Yay,
go
we're
swimming.
going. Yeah.
We're gonna eat something because my kids are also with that walking 30, 40, whatever. Everybody's starving all the time now, so it's fine.
Right. So knitting wars won't be tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow.
No.
We will not be available.
We will do knitting wars next week.
Probably.
Okay.
We'll let you know for sure because we're gonna have a Saturday show before it.
Right.
Because we should hopefully be back to our regular schedule, our regular programming.
Our regular lives.
So, yeah. So that's what we know. And we're both really tired, as you can tell. But it was a great day, and
Mhm.
we rode the roller coasters and all the things, and it was fun. Now we're gonna go hang out. There may be adult beverages involved, which wouldn't be the worst thing that could happen. So, thanks, guys. We will see you on Saturday. All
See you
right.
guys then.
Bye.
Bye, Benedict. Bye, PIK. PIK Benedict. That's the one.
Nope. Yeah, okay, crispy.
PIK Crispy. Gosh.